So, I was doing what I normally do, which is watching the Dr. Phil show, of course. And, I was starting to think about the reasons why I watched this show in the first place, because, most kids my age are watching, like, Jersey Shore, 16 and Pregnant, or, Quarters. I don't know. Um, and it finally came to me. It was like an epiphany. I figured out why I like this show so much. Because it features white trash people, or people that are really demented, or people that are just falling off their path, and people who like to chew gum when they talk. Sorry if I just made you throw up in your mouth. Anyway, I like it, and it's awesome because today's episode is especially special because there was this two girls. They were about 15, 16, and there was this guy who was 18, and they were friends and they weren't friends, and this guy dates one of them, and then he knocks one of his other friends up, and the girl's friend, and I don't even know. But long story short, they're both pregnant. Well, actually, one had the baby and the other one's pregnant, but it's the same baby daddy. um and so they all had, like, and it wasn't a southern accent. I have nothing against southern accents. I have nothing against people who get pregnant. I have nothing against people who have mental illnesses. It's just, I love the accent and the whole connotation and the situation. It just makes for great daytime television, which is why I think it's so successful, other than the fact that Oprah no longer exists. Um, and yeah, so today they had a bit of a southern twang. Maybe not full on southern accent. And then, Dr. Phil, he spent a majority of his life in Texas, as well as not very far from where I live. So, you're gonna hate on me for hating on you for hating on your mother, then you can't. So, it was like this basically. How are you gonna do that to me if I did that to you and she did me to do that to you? And then Dr. Phil was like, I am not gonna sit here and listen to my waste my 5 minutes of music and you talked about great. And you know how he does those really long comparisons that nobody knows, unless of course you're from where he's from, wherever that is. um, you just don't. But I was telling my brother, I'm like, what if he said one of those comparisons? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll give you an example right now, and I'm gonna think of it at the top of my head, so it's probably gonna be stupid. Okay. So you think that just because you rubbed your Mac on that tree, that tree is hers too, and the backwood bear is gonna go around all the place with his honey? And then anybody from like Boston would be like, um, yeah, I'd say so. And then, no, you don't, because you don't know what I'm saying. And then, but I was like, if he said that to them, that would be like, what if they understood? And what if they like threw one back? It was pretty awesome. It was epic. And like I said, I have nothing against girls who are pregnant before they're married, or pregnant when they're still in their teens, or pregnant and then get an MTV show. Actually, I do have a thing against those girls because they make money because they have a baby. Not fair. So, yeah, that's basically my whole rant about Dr. Phil. I mean, I love him for other reasons, but the main reason is because he's just not like everybody else. Everybody else. He like, I don't even know. It's just he's just so cool. Like, and I don't expect anybody in my age group to understand what I'm talking about, but maybe you are a soccer mom and you understand what I'm saying. Or maybe, just maybe, you are 17 and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I had a little too much sugar today, but that is neither here nor there. You have a nice day, or night, or whatever you happen to be experiencing.